Hey guys, just wanted to take you through another little example of a great process to use when making a choice. Choices are very, very important, and sometimes we just make choices and decisions without really having a system to run through these different dynamics and components that I'm going to walk you through. So it's always helpful, especially with big choices or big decisions, but even with small choices, to run through these different aspects. Once you've used this format, you will get used to the format and you can call it playing the tape through. You may have heard that expression, and basically what it refers to is seeing the weight of your choice or decision and running it all the way through till the end to see if it's worth making that decision. Impulsivity can be something that's quite easy to do. Something might seem like it's the right choice and the right decision and it feels really good at the time. But if you just take an objective step back for a moment and consider these different components, I think it will help you. It will really help you to figure out if it's the right choice and if you're doing it for the right reason, if your motives are clear, and who will be hurt by the possible, consequences of your choice. So go ahead and list these things out. You've got your choice, and this right here shows the point to which the decision was first made. You want to really look at the pros and cons of the consequences. So those are obvious consequences that are coming to mind from the choice. Okay, and then you list those out, and you're going to reflect on the deeper questions of the choice or the decision. Okay, well, why am I making this choice? Who will benefit from this choice? Who will suffer because of it or not benefit? So basically, who's going to win and who's going to lose from you making this choice? Those are very important questions right there. And I did this timeline so that you can reflect on, okay, so you make the choice after it's been made. You check in to see, well, who's going to benefit 1 month from the moment of making the choice, and it becomes, it goes into effect, and who will suffer because of it. Let's say that, at work you make the choice to go ahead and reduce the pay of commission at work. You want to check as to why are you doing this? What are your motives? Who will benefit from you cutting the commission? Okay, the business will do better. List it all out. Who will not benefit? The people who you're cutting the commission from. Okay, really looking into that. Who's going to win and who's going to lose by that choice? Family, friends, and society, and your community. Really thinking of, the full spectrum of who is going to lose and who's going to win by your choice. 1 month from the time of making the choice? 6 months from the time that you've made the choice? All the way to 1 year after making the choice? And then really envisioning the full integration of the decision. Okay, well, now that it's fully integrated, the choice has already been made. And then you can really see at that point if you want to go ahead with that choice. Should I go ahead and cut the commission? This way you'll have a much better grasp on the full spectrum of the weight of the choice. It's also in the middle of the choice, it's important to check your motives and your intention. Really beneath why. What are the motives there? You want to check in to see if your higher self is in operation or if it's your ego. The way you can tell this is that the ego will want to control, it will want to have and take and have security and money, and it will want to remedy things for the short term. Ego likes recognition. Ego does not like change. Ego, first and foremost, will take care of oneself itself at all costs. Higher self will make decisions based on the greater good. So it's really important to run it all the way through, too. It's like, okay, because it can trick you. Your ego can trick you, too. Higher self will definitely play the tape all the way through to check the ramifications of the choice or decision for society and, collective consciousness, us collectively. So I think another important thing is just to really reflect on the unforeseeable consequences of that choice. Like really use your imagination to think, okay, well, if I cut this commission, this could possibly mean that one of my beloved employees would have to cut back on their groceries, and their child might not get the nutrition that they need. Especially if your decision is going to affect people, their safety, security, or root, needs. So then let's reflect then on the best possible outcomes and the worst possible outcomes. Once I've made this choice, what could I expect, the full ramifications of my choice? So I hope this makes a little bit of sense and you could use this system while making a decision or a choice. And I hope you are doing really well. Namaste.